This is part one of a three-part masterclass on miscarriage. I get asked this all the time because I treat this about as often as I do fertility issues. So I kind of consider miscarriages, especially in the first 12 weeks, to just be a part of the fertility programs that I run. Because a lot of the times the conception part's really easy. A lot of the couples coming in to see me will conceive in 1 or 2 months of the treatment under my care at my wellness center. And then the issue becomes the actual frequency of miscarriages. So I look at this as a continuation of fertility care. So I want to go over in a three-part series how and why I treat things differently based on when the history of the miscarriage is occurring and how I can predict what would be the problem and how to treat it before it happens, even if we don't see like a long history of it, but there's some supposed issues that we want to look at, which we could find in blood work, but also just symptomatically. So for the entire first 8 weeks of the pregnancy, if there's a history of miscarriages or we suppose that there might be, here's the 7 most common things that I see. The chromosomal abnormalities is definitely the number one, and that happens more after the ages about 37 or 38. And that could be due to the egg quality and the egg not being able to grow well enough, for the last 90 days before the pregnancy even happened. So I don't know if the chromosomal abnormalities are something that are set in stone or if they occur more because the age of the egg wasn't treated and the person just got pregnant. So very often this issue can be addressed by simply increasing the egg quality before it actually gets fertilized. And I have many videos you could follow about how to increase egg quality. But the other 6 reasons are delayed or weak progesterone rises, a thyroid dysfunction, and I consider a TSH over 2.5 to be a thyroid dysfunction, even though that may come up normal on labs. But any low T3 or symptoms of low T3 and any TSH above 2.5 and the symptoms associated with that are huge. Low iodine levels is huge, which is directly correlated to the thyroid dysfunction. Adrenal dominance, which doesn't have to only do with cortisol, but also has to do with aldosterone, adrenaline, any of the adrenal gland, hyperproduction of those hormones. Inflamed endometrial tissue, this is a huge one. This isn't just from PCOS endometriosis, just straight up inflamed endometrium, which can be from infection or just chronic inflammation in the metabolic system. And then low estradiol. So if the estradiol was low during the cycle that was conceived, the developing egg and everything doesn't really get the chance for the corpus luteum that's growing the pregnancy in the endometrial tissue. It can't even hand off the progesterone at that time. And so low estradiol in this case was one of the causes up to 8 weeks.